Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to No Limit Tutors. Today we're going to be looking at what we call corporate social responsibility and corporate social investment. If you're in grade 12, this is your term 2, first chapter, which is chapter number 6. All right. What is corporate social responsibility and corporate social investment? Let's just give you a brief introduction. All right. As you can see, what we are saying uh, is that all citizens, both individual and businesses, have a responsibility to take care of what? Of the immediate environment they live in. So each and every one of us has an obligation to take care of the environment. It's either we are seeing paper that are being thrown, loitering around, littering, so we pick them up. We see people are throwing things where they are not supposed to, illegal dumping. We do what? We report these things. That's what we mean by we are saying all citizens, both individual and businesses, have a responsibility to take care of their immediate environment they live in. All right? Individuals and businesses have an obligation to do what? To take care of the environment and well-being of others. Again, we need to make sure that other people's well-being is prioritized. All right. Social responsibility and corporate social investment forms part of what we call good corporate governance. So a business that is saying they are promoting a good corporate governance will expect, or we will expect as the community or at large and as the law of the country, to do what? To show good corporate responsibility. All right. If you want to read more about good corporate governance, you can go and visit the King's Code of Good Corporate Governance and Ethics. You will find more information there. All right. All right. Corporate social responsibility and corporate social investment. This is an overview. For a grade of learner, I will be writing an exam. We are giving you an overview of what you may expect during your examination. All right. Let's just go straight. The scope of and depth of what of examination content. You'll be required to define and describe social responsibility. You'll be required to explain, describe the relationship between or link between social responsibility and what we call triple bottom line. Furthermore, you'll be asked to define and describe the nature of CSR and CSI. Explain, discuss, analyze as to how does CSR impact on businesses and also on communities. All right. Furthermore, you will name or state a component of CSR. For an example, whereby we are looking at the environment, ethical, corporate, social investment, health, and safety. All right. List practical examples of projects. You will name the CSI focal areas, which namely community, rural development, employees, environment. All right. You will also be required to recommend or suggest ways that we can address socio-economic issues. When we are referring to socio-economic issues, we are referring to things like HIV and AIDS, unemployment, poverty, human rights aspect, and so forth. Crime also, inequality, all right? Explain or discuss the implication of the following legislative requirements on CSR and CSI programs, which is Employment Equity Act, Skills Development Act, the Black Economic Empowerment, the National Skills Development Strategy, and Sector Education and Training Authority, known as SETAs. All right. These are very important concepts that you need to know in order for you to master this chapter. Social responsibility. What is social responsibility? Social responsibility, we are referring to an ethical point of view that every individual organization has an obligation to benefit the society as a whole. Social responsibility, ethical point of view. This is whereby we are expecting all individuals in the society or organizations to always do the right thing. Corporate, when you see the word corporate, we are referring to the business or firm or an organization. Corporate social responsibility, this is a continuous commitment by the business to behave in an ethical, very important, ethical, and also contribute to economic development while improving the quality of life and society as large. All right. One thing that we should always remember again, corporate is it's obligated to the business, which means the business is compelled by law to act in an ethical manner and also contribute to the development of the quality of life in the society. In the meantime, corporate social investment. The investment of corporate funds, other assets for primary purpose of achieving a social outcome. This is whereby we as a business take an initiative to do what? To go to the community, either donate uniform, build schools, but then this is what we are not obligated to do. We are thinking it's just something that we need to do as a business, all right, to invest in the society. Contemporary socio-economic issues. We are referring to current social and economic factors that impact on businesses. Right now, we are having load shedding, we are having water shortage, we are having crime, we are having poverty, we are having unemployment. All these things are what contemporary socio-economic issues. Then it's very imperative that you know this. Triple bottom line. As we can see, we are saying that business has an obligation to act in an ethical manner towards the society it's operating in. Furthermore, we are saying that business has a what? An obligation to these three things. The first one, it is the planet. The business have to take care of the environment in which it operates in. We cannot find a business polluting the environment. We cannot find a business extracting raw material that will not be sustained for future. So it's very important again that they ensure that they take care of the planet and they do not produce a gas emissions that will destroy the planet. All right? Profit. This is the first bottom line for most companies. All companies are aiming to make a profit, but then we are saying the company should make a profit in order to do what? To be sustainable in the market, in order for it to grow, and also should satisfy who? The shareholders who invested in the company. People. When we are referring to the people, we are referring to the people who are there in the society. We are referring to the employees within the business. We are saying the business has a responsibility or an obligation to ensure that these people are taken care of. It can either be inside the business or outside the business. Sustainability, using resources in such a manner or a way that future generations will be able to use them. So we are sustaining them, we are keeping them for future use. Well-being. Well-being is just basically caring for the needs of what? Of the employees and the community. All right. We are going to the relationship link between social responsibility and triple bottom line. Profit. All right. The first one, profit, which we've already alluded on the previous page. Profits or economic triple bottom line mean that business should not only focus on profit change or charge high prices, but should also invest in CSI projects. Businesses should not make a profit at the expense of its community and its employees. All right. We are saying people or social businesses operations should not have a negative impact or exploit people, employees, or customers. All right, businesses should engage or invest in sustainable community program projects which will benefit or uplift the community, improve the lifestyle, quality of life in the human resource or employees. All right. Planet or environment, businesses should not exhaust resources, harm the environment for production purposes. They may support energy efficient, eco-friendly products or programs. We can see in most products now they are introducing reuse, recycle, and reduce. These are all what method of taking care of the environment. They are introducing a man with a bin in most of the packets. They are telling you when you are done, you should take care or dispose this packet in a bin. That is the way of taking care of the environment and the planet. Some of them they engage in what recycling activities. These are also a way of doing what of engaging in planet or environmental activities. The purpose of CSR and CSI. The purpose of CSR programs are internal programs that businesses use to comply with laws and ethics. Very, very important. CSI projects, they are being compelled by law to follow these programs. Okay. Key area of concerns are protecting the environment, the well-being of employees from the community and civil society in general. Businesses seek to promote public interest and do away with harmful practice without the need of any formal legislation. Business operations address triple bottom line through CSR program by considering its impact on people, profits, and the planet. CSR aim is creating a safe work environment for employees. Programs from CSR and activities the business undertakes to contribute positively to the community in which the business operates. CSR may take a form of monetary donation to the local organization. The purpose of CSI. CSI aims at contributing towards sustainable development of its immediate community. CSI enforces laws and government requires business to make CSI contribution. CSI projects play a positive role in the development of the community. CSI reveals an attitude toward the community in which it operates. CSI projects are long-term investment. The main focus of CSI is not to increase profits but to support the local community. It is relevant to South African context where socio-economic upliftment is a priority. All right? Impact of CSI and CSI on businesses and the community. We are specifically looking at the impact of what on businesses, the positive and the negative. Positive, business may attract experienced employees to increase the pool of skilled labor, which could increase productivity, can promote customer loyalty in increasing sales and profit. Programs promote teamwork within the business. CSI projects help attract investors, give the business advantage such as tax reduction and rebate. All right, we go to negative. Businesses may not be supported. Customers may not buy their product, resulting in decreasing in sales. Small and medium enterprise find it difficult to implement CSI program. All right, because they are small, they don't have enough capital to invest in this program. Detailed reports must be drawn up, which can be time consuming. Social spending reduced business economic efficiency, which makes it less competitive in the market. Social involvement is funded from business profits, which could have been used to benefit of the customers to reduce prices. All right, you can furthermore read more of these positive and negative impact on the community. Now the first one was impact on the business. Now we are looking at the impact on the community. How does it affect the community? Provide jobs for unemployed members of the community. Employees, family and or community members receive bursaries to further their studies. Provide rehabilitation centers to employees, community members who have addiction problem. Negative, businesses are not always equipped to address social economic programs. Communities can avoid taking responsibility for themselves because they depend or rely on businesses CSR initiative handouts. So people now are not doing anything because they are expecting the businesses and government to take part and solve their problems. Distribution of scarce resources to selected beneficiaries in the community may cause problems such as discrimination. So now everyone wants to receive something in the community from these projects. People will end up fighting for these scarce resources. All right, you can read more on your own. All right, thank you. This is Thank you.